flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't nothing left. Going till there ain't nothing. Keep the flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't nothing left. Going till there ain't nothing. Keep the flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't nothing left. Going till there ain't nothing. Keep the flame on. Gotta keep the flame on. Gotta keep the flame. Keep the flame. Keep the flame on. Gotta keep the flame on. Flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't nothing left. Going till there ain't nothing. Keep the flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't nothing left. Going till there ain't nothing. Keep the flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't nothing left. Going till there ain't nothing. Keep the flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't nothing left. Going till there ain't nothing. Keep the flame on. Gotta keep the flame on. Gotta keep the flame on.
And this is the and then for our team stand together for Richard Superman Halliday.
Michael, I can't hear you. I don't know if I'm online.
Okay, referees, if you're ready, players, if you're ready, you may commence.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the late transmission on this match. We are online finally. We've got a Fahmi Jassim from Cape Town, Western Province, against Richard Halliday from Pretoria, Gauteng North. Richard is one of the more experienced players. He's won an SA title before, and he's settled in Belarus. He's there as their national coach. So he is back for holiday. He qualified for this event from Margate. So it'll be interesting to see how his game has developed. after being for a few years in Europe. Richard is in earlier on the table, and he's gone very meticulous. He will be sizing up what to do on this table. He will take every opportunity, and he will respect Fahmi just like he would any other opponent. Richard playing a reasonably good safety, getting on the scoreboard early, but running out of position. Fahmi Jassim has got a red open to the right of the table, but there isn't a color readily available, so he might still go for the pot because there is no other safety option on for him. So he might try and play a power screw back. Let's see how Fahmi approaches this match. It will be very interesting. He had a full go at it. Unfortunately, he missed. And the table is open. Let us see what Mr. Richard Halliday can do. Richard missing the first opportunity. Just a bit of a nervy start. Or maybe just trying to settle in on the new cloth and under the lights. So Fahmi must be quite surprised that he's back at the table. And he is quite a prolific potter, so he will definitely make use of this opportunity and try and time in early. Good shot by Fahmi. It's on the right side of the blue. He'll want to just play a soft screw to hold on for that red. And misjudging the pot. Surprisingly. Missing the red. Giving an opportunity straight away to Richard, and that's very dangerous for Fahmi. Once Richard gets his eye in and gets his stride in, it's going to be very difficult for Fahmi to try and contain him. But it all left to be seen because these conditions are completely different and foreign to everybody. So Richard has got a nice pot onto the yellow. You have to play a bit of a power shot to get back up to these reds. He's got two options. He's got a red next to the blue or the red closest to the black, and it seems like he's played it almost pinpoint perfect. Richard needs a slight power screw back there. He plays it very nicely. Just underheating a little bit, but still not too bad. He will look to cannon into the reds there. But in so doing, he misses the black. Very surprised by that miss. He's just still trying to settle in, get his balance. Just get his eye in a bit.
Players are evenly matched as they are. It just depends on
I think Fahmi, yes, he must be really surprised at the opportunity he's getting early on. He's got to realize that if he doesn't take it early on, it can be dangerous for him later. The reason I'm saying that, Fahmi is a very capable player, but Richard is the more accomplished player at this stage. And Fahmi will have to take his chances early on to put pressure on Richard. If he does not do that, there's an opportunity for Richard to come back into the game. He's just still trying to find his feet. And once he gets his stride, it'll be very hard to stop. Richard completely out of alignment at the moment. Fahmi trying to pot this off the black. Not easy. Very tricky shot. It can easily go wrong. But he played it very well. Did not even touch the black. That was a great shot from Fahmi. Very well played, Fahmi. He's got the first opportunity, real opportunity at the table here to make a break. The balls are quite reasonably open. It's a matter of just getting your white to where you want it to be. Fahmi has qualified through the Western Province in Cape Town. I think they played it at Naren Snooker. Fahmi is an old campaigner. He's got lots of experience. He used to play snooker with the late Hitesh Naran. Very capable player, lots of experience. And he can play the game. Believe me, I've seen him play some good snooker. I seen him once at the SA Championships play against the late Francois Ellis. And he had Francois on the ropes. And some of the other Francois with all his experience managed to come out and sneak the match on Fahmi. So he is very capable. He's made lots of big breaks in his life. Won a few titles in Cape Town, I'm sure. Smaller ones, maybe not the big ones, Western Province Open and stuff. But he has won a few small competitions. Cape Town's competitions have been, has had a lot of tough players there. So to win a title there, not easy. So Fahmi getting Richard back on the table early, and Richard will now try and make use of this opportunity. Just still not finding his line.
Definitely. And the way the balls are laying, I think he's unfortunately, I think the black is not available.
So Richard not taking his opportunities and getting away a little bit. It will be interesting to see what kind of a safety Fahmi plays here. Just too soft. Definitely too soft. No easy pot up here for Richard. There is a red close to the blue, the second red close to the blue. That's the only red that's up. Can try and pot that and screw onto the side cushion for the black. Or rather opting to come down. It's a good pot. So it's a pot to nothing. He will obviously roll up now under the brown and put Fahmi in early trouble. And not getting the shot right, hitting it just too hard. Instead of nestling into the ball, Richard just played it a bit too hard, I would feel. So Fahmi has got a chance to return the safety. He will try and just hit it half ball and get back down the table. Fahmi went for the pot. That's a tremendous spot. Always a danger of running out of position, but It seems like he's okay on the black.
And he would have been to play the white off the side rail and play for the yellow. And yes, he's just 100%. He's actually telling the referee that
Slightly hampered by the red.
the angle wasn't available. And
Fahmy will be looking to attack. He realizes Richard is not on the top of his game. He will definitely be trying to play with more freedom and trying to make a break. Oh, it's a great shot by Fahmy. Slightly awkward swing and developing the reds a bit better. That's an amazing shot from Fahmy. Showing some good control there in maintaining position on the red.
being amongst the balls.
So Fahmy has already been the first player now to settle in. It's a lovely, nice touch on the red for the black. Fahmy being very composed here and realizing that he's got to take this opportunity. Fahmy just not making sure. That was not a difficult black. He played so nicely to get to that position and create that opportunity for himself. He misses the black. And he's got a very slender lead of 7 points only. So Richard needs to make use of this opportunity. And he's had a few chances. Richard just slightly overscrewing. Slightly overscrewing on the ball, or maybe underscrewing. He's got an opportunity here to play a good safety. But he might want to cut the yellow into the middle back, from what it seems like. And overcutting it. Richard just not into his stride. Not settled at all. Okay, he's got away a bit. So Fahmy will have no choice but to play a safety.
Is not a player that's trying to capitalize on a miss. He just wants a decent opportunity to make a sizable break. And
Richard plays a fine cut for a safety back to the bulk, not getting hold of the white. Just running a bit short. Fahmy will be looking to play a safety. Getting the white back down the table.
in hindsight, perhaps a running side shot off the black rail and just
So Fahmy will try to cut this ball into the left pocket maybe and take the white back down. Good shot to nothing. Yes, that's exactly what he tried. His white has come back to a safe zone. Unless it can go between the brown and the green. But it's a very fine cut, not an easy putt for Richard at all. It doesn't seem like he's going for that. Richard also playing the same type of safety. Choosing the same line and coming back at the same pot, bringing the white ball exactly to where it was just now.
The problem is that off the ball there, you have to also calculate how wide, and yes, how much side you're carrying and how wide the ball cushion is kicking, and this could pose a problem in itself. I think he's going back to the yellow.
Fahmy playing a cut of the cushion back to safety.
The
If he gets his white close to the cushion, it'll be a good safety.
I think so. And what he did actually, from the direction of the ball, you can see
So a couple of good safeties, some cat and mouse play from both players. They both had opportunities in the balls, and they don't want to make a mistake now, because whoever makes a mistake now will definitely be losing the game.
the bottom, which means he narrowed the angle to give himself the opportunity to play the yellow. He then widened by playing at the top. Then he widened the
Good
angle
shot to
and
nothing from Fahmi here.
keeps on
A little bit unlucky to catch the black. Played it too thick.
manipulating one
It's left Richard with half a chance, but not an easy chance.
in play
Richard is still not settled.
on different areas on the table. And he didn't see a score right there. So I'm assuming that he made legal contact on the people. And as I said previously,
Fahmi not making use of his chance now. And at the same time, not leaving Richard an easy chance. So Richard's still got some work to do here. The balls are all lying in tricky positions. Nothing easy here. So Richard will obviously want to play a good safety, try and leave the white behind the green maybe. Or is he choosing to play this red on the left-hand side of the table? Remember, Richard is left-handed. So he might need the extension for the shot.
always uses the wrist with his right hand, and not many players do that. And on the toe surface, that shot is one of them as well. They left-handed, but when they play with the wrist, they use the wrist right-handed. It's like a very strange way of doing things, for us.
We've got two very intense matches happening at Gold Reef City. On table one, we've got Mutalib Ali and Kioshan Woodley. And that match is taking very interesting shape at the moment. But on this table, we have Fahmi Jassim against Richard Halliday. And the game is very tight at the moment. None of the players are now giving one another an inch.
And to get it up the table as well. You're not touching a
So,
these type of
but there is half a chance here for Richard.
up the table
But is he going to play a good safety or go for a pot? What is he going to do? And he realized that he's got to wait a bit. So he's attempted a safety. He might have left the red up there, unless he's still being obscured by the brown. Wasn't the best safety by Richard. He wanted the white nicely behind the green. But he's still getting his footing on the table. He hasn't got the feel of the table. Oh, that's a good shot by Fahmi. Getting the white to a safe position. Oh, and a nice lucky shot for Fahmi. Apologizing to Richard. He knows exactly now that was a bit fortuitous on his side. Is he going to play a good safety here, or is he going to try and pot the green and put some points on the board? He's going for the yellow. That's probably the right shot. But dangerous, always dangerous. Getting a full ball kiss on the red, and unfortunately committing a foul there. Putting a red and the yellow in the same stroke is a foul.
as you know,
So he's very unlucky there.
the illustration on our local surface.
So Richard has got his first chance here with his hand on the table. And all the balls up. He just needs to get a good line on the Ross red. If he gets a good line, he's got a chance to clean up. And Richard is very well capable of doing that.
He may come back just to award himself some table time. He hasn't really stroked anything.
Lovely shot by Richard. Nice follow through. Just maybe too little or too much, not sure which way.
Just to get some feel before.
I hear you, but if he gets an opportunity to get back in the stable after that phenomenal yellow, that Russian just
And that was a chance for Richard. Not an easy chance. So Fahmi has once more an opportunity to try and take this game away from Richard. Not an easy pot on the yellow. He's got to basically play dead weight and just stay on the green. But a very risky shot. Very, very risky. Unfortunately, Fahmi has now messed up there. I'm afraid Richard's going to take this opportunity with 5 points in the lead. He only needs up to the blue, and he should take this opportunity. Fahmi Jassim had all the chances. He was a bit unlucky, the last red that he potted, but I'm afraid I think this game is going to be out of reach.
And both of our players, the Russian Muslim and the Saudi family, both former SA champions, so both of these players have reached the SA final on numerous occasions. So interesting that the Russian has seen these four SA finals.
Nice screw. He's got himself in a nice position on the blue. So this is the ball. This is the frame ball. He just has to make sure on this. The difference is 14 points. He needs this blue. And he doesn't get it. So Fahmi has got one more chance, but he's in a snooker position, so he's a bit unlucky. Gets a chance, but not at a potting chance. So he'll have to play a very good safety here in coming out of the snooker. Not easy to predict the outcome of the blue after hitting off the cushion. It'll be interesting. Is he going to go from the back of the cushion, from the side? He's probably got more margin for error there. But where the blue's going to go, it's not predictable. Very hard to predict that. From the looks of it, he can see a slight edge there, which is to his advantage. Played it very nicely. Played it very nicely. And he has left Richard with a typical pot.
I've been on the circuit with him, I think, for the last 12 years, and might have refused about 5 balls in that time.
Oh, Richard went for that shot. And Fahmi has got a chance here. Half a chance. It's a natural position up to the pink. If he puts the blue and just focuses on the blue, the white will go up to the pink naturally, and he'll have a genuine chance on this game.
Right now, you're trying to go for the shot, but you also don't want to leave your opponent on if it doesn't go your way. And that's a very difficult position because your opponent has the upper hand. He's one frame up, his eye is in, and
Fahmi Jassim once again not taking the opportunity. And it seems like he might have just got lucky. I think he's got Richard in a snooker. So this game has been turning up and down and moving in favor of both players. Richard needs the blue, Fahmi needs all the balls. Who's going to be the one to strike first? Very well out by Richard. Leaving Fahmi Jassim a very long, difficult pot on the blue. Fahmi, knowing Fahmi, he'll go for it. Can't see him going for a safety unless he's very unsure of himself.
unlucky, just hitting the outside jaw there. I think the red to the corner pocket does roll, maybe a roll in, and we'll hold position for the black. Okay, blue. Excellent.
Oh, Fahmi went for the shot, but he was way out.
Excellent pocket.
And he actually got away with that shot. He's just apologizing to Richard. So both these players have had a couple of chances on the blue. Not an easy chance. So it's still anyone's game with the way the balls are lying.
This is
And
colors are the green, brown, and green, brown, and yellow.
yeah, so the red being available between the ball just makes it
Nice
easier.
blue on the cushion, not easy for Fahmi.
The loose reds are
The double kiss
is obviously looking
is on here, so he's got to play it very fine on either side.
the more you close your options with regards to
Maybe he can play it also half ball on the side and get away, but where is the blue going to go? He needs to get it away from the pocket, and it's the line that it's on. It's going towards the bag. That was the thing. You see, he actually got the double kiss there, and it might have worked out in his favor. It might have worked out in his favor. He's flicked another snooker. I think Richard must be getting frustrated at Fahmi's luck. It's unlucky there. So it's, you can either call a foul and a miss. It is a foul and a miss, but is he gonna ask the referee to put it back, or is he gonna take this opportunity? Fahmi's asking to put it back. I think Richard will get a better result here now.
to try and navigate the position of the red balls as well as the cue ball, but it's so difficult. You're trying to control a touch of big reds, and where you make contact with them, so it's really a challenge.
It just seems about right there. Richard's got a slight swerve. It wasn't a very big swerve. Yeah, it seems like it's telling the referee to tuck it a little more behind the black, otherwise it was too easy to come out of.
Extremely dangerous. It's a situation like this.
No, he gets it right perfectly. And he gets the white in a very tight position. And it goes in off because of the side on the ball. Very unlucky for Richard. But maybe that's better for him, because had it bounced off the cushion, the blue was very potable. It is potable now also, but very challenging shot. Mind you, this is Fahmi's strength. He usually pots these long straight blues, and he'll have absolutely nothing to lose here. He'll want to play a nice crisp blue, be perfectly on the pink to try and get to the black. These shots are his forte. Let's see if he gets it right here. There is the shot clock, 2 hours left. We've already gone 30 minutes into the match. Nice steady action, but just not getting the correct line. And once again, Fahmi getting away and getting lucky. It seems like fate is in his hands at the moment. But he's got to take one of his opportunities. If he doesn't, eventually Richard will get a chance. But missing those blue 2 times and going in off the, missing it once and going in off has now allowed Fahmi to come back into the game. Richard's lead is only 4 points. So he needs 2 balls now instead of 1 ball. He needs to pot the blue and the pink. So what is he going to do? Richard going full out for it. Fahmi needs all 3 balls. He needs the blue and the pink for Richard to tie on the black. So he actually still needs 3 balls. But if he puts the blue and the pink, he's got half a frame secure. But he'll eventually need to pot a black. Fahmi just see him. Is he going to get lucky again? I don't think so. I think the ball's going to bounce out. The pink's gone a bit safe. But Richard, if he gets himself in a good position on the pink, can pot it down the rail on either side.
to get him this opportunity. But also split. What a fantastic split.
So now it's a one ball game basically. If you, whoever puts the pink, the black is quite in the open. He's got nothing to lose. He's got to go for a pot here. This game has been now on for more than 30 minutes, and we still haven't had a result the first game. From what I can see already, it's not going to go the full distance. This game will go to time. If they're taking 30 minutes to complete the first game, can't see them finishing a best of 9. And a very well negotiated attempt at a safety by Richard. If he gets a white onto the cushion, he'll be happy with that. This is not easy by any means, but Fahmi is very capable of potting this. Degree of difficulty of this is very high. And as you can see, he misses it and he gets a nice kiss. Oh, actually, that's going to seal his fate in this game. Richard will take this opportunity, and the first frame for this match goes to Richard Halliday. It was a very long frame, and Richard will want to pot the black just to hit a few balls. But the game is over. Richard leads by 1 frame to 0. I think Richard will be happy to get that first frame behind him. He was not settled at all. He gave his opponent many chances. Fahmi did not take any of the opportunities. So he'll be very happy to get that frame in his favor. While we're on the break here, waiting for the referee to rack up the balls. It's a very capable referee, Cobus Costain. I would like to thank our main sponsor, Gold Reef City, for putting out the magnificent venue. My Idea Brands, that's our drink sponsor. Purple Rain, our media partner. Basil Billiards and Q Masters for doing this venue. It's a brilliant setup. And to 360 Sport, our streaming partner, for this great picture quality and streaming quality that we have in front of us. And last but not least, to Andy Billiards, the cloth sponsor. Thank you to all these gentlemen and all these companies for their sponsorship in making this event a success. The first game on the left side on table 1, we have Kiyoshin has taken a lead. Has taken a lead of 1-0. But the game is very well balanced here. This is a chance Italy can actually make it 1 each on the other side. I'll get back to our game now. Richard Halliday breaking the second frame. If you are watching on the live stream, please let your friends and family know. It's on 360 TV. The link is on the Snooker and Billiards South Africa page. You can click on there, choose the match that you want to watch. Fahmi Jassim has an early opportunity at putting a long red, not easy, but he will definitely have a go at it. That's a great pot. As I said earlier, Fahmi is very capable at potting the long balls. And he spotted one now. He had a pink like that earlier, he couldn't pot it. He will be attempting to pot the blue. He would have been better off trying to play safety and settling in.
We went for the pot there, but with safety in mind, and yeah, 26 points up, just needed the yellow. So it was a kind of safe bet to play that, because had he potted the yellow, the difference would be 28 to 25 on the table. It's a shocking one to play. You're not leaving anything on, and if you go for it, it's frame ball.
So Fahmi has an opportunity here. He's looking at the ball on the left. Is it available for the corner? It doesn't look like it. But the shot that will be the easier one would be the one to the center, because it's just concentrating on the pot. It'll be on one of the colors at the bottom. Can easily come off the cushion.
short thing of just to try and hold the ball.
So Fahmi is looking at the brown straight into the middle. Just a slight roll up to the red, to the other middle.
What a beautiful shot.
Okay. Lovely shot. Good control by Fahmi.
Perfect weight.
He's settling in the second frame.
It's a slow shot, but good enough.
There's the white ball safe. And
So Fahmi Jassim in with a small opportunity to make a small break. There's a couple of reds in the open. Not easy to get up there. You'll need to maneuver the white nicely.
gets a good white. Wow, this is in the United lane.
I think, what's that phrase that you guys are using in Thai?
Oh, it was not needing coffee with this.
Fahmi Jassim still at the table. And not successfully negotiating the white way with one and getting enough on the ball. Unfortunately, I think he wanted to compose the center for the red here to the left. But unlucky there. But it's the cushion slide and the slide on the table.
This is 28, there's 25 on the table.
Richard will opt to play a good safety and wait for a better chance.
Really in such a position to try and get sweepers. So,
Richard getting the ball just too thick
so
and leaving all the balls open for Fahmi. Is he going to take this opportunity?
and that's the line he's looking at.
Something, I may just leave this up and not white. The white is the pink.
So Fahmi has an opportunity here. Not easy to get on the black, but he's got a chance to hold for the black into the center. He's played it almost perfectly. It's not easy black, but he's got to focus on the black. The red is in front of the back. Red is right in front of the back, so he's just got to make sure on the black. And he hits it way out. Way out. Completely out.
Where's the white ball going?
And is Richard going to do something here? This is his first real opportunity with all the balls open. Everything's open. He needs to make it count this time. He needs to make it count.
We'll take this opportunity to thank the main sponsor of this edition of Home Snooker here at Gold Reef City Theme Park and Discipline Theme Park.
Richard looking at the black. He wants to get it into play quickly. Because all he has to do is just spot the black and he'll drop one nicely onto the red into the left-hand corner pocket. And Richard's just overcutting the ball. And he's very frustrated that he's not hitting the ball correctly. Richard not being patient enough there. I think there's a slight bit of drift on the center pocket, so it's unfortunate. Sometimes it does happen, but it could be also the reverse of the nap. So Fahmi getting plenty of opportunities here. Not an easy color to negotiate here. I'd be surprised if he plays a attacking shot with position on the red. Just looking at the pink, thinking of it, but the blue is the correct shot. He's playing a good safety to get the white to the bottom. Nice touch. Just getting the brown too thick. I was hoping to catch it thinner or missing it altogether. You would have had a better safety, but it is a good safety nevertheless. But Richard will just return the safety, drop the red where the two are together and come back down to below the yellow. And this time he's got it thin enough. He's got it thin enough. Past the yellow there and getting into a reasonable place.
Long distance scooper.
cue power.
There's the cue power.
How he gets the cue power and puts his eye himself.
Unfortunately,
Nonetheless. Not touching. That ball's not
Good return safety from Fahmy. Giving Richard half a chance. Not an easy chance, but he's given him half a chance.
being the intelligent player he is, probably even up
Too much risk to play a pot on the red on the side cushion here. He'll probably want to play the red to the top there, come down with the white.
catch the outside draw and by making contact with the
Oh.
blue and try and get the
Richard getting a double kiss, so he's a bit unlucky.
not touchable, but that looks very close to me.
Yeah, I think we did the wrong end or just the refs did an excellent job, but he said not touching and what a elementary error by Muhtari Bhatt. And he shakes his head in complete disbelief.
Fahmy. Lovely shot from Fahmy. Great shot from Fahmy Jassim. Just obscuring himself a little bit on the blue.
Not at all. I was going to think of making something up for that just for viewership, but I had no clue where the Chinese secret comes from. But yes, between a player's amethyst by an object ball on the queuing over, and that plays
Fahmy Jassim getting a couple of good pots in here.
beautiful slipper and how he played there.
And he knows he has to make some points here. The balls are all very open. He's got to get some points on the board. Richard is not playing his best snooker at the moment, and this is an opportunity for Fahmy to get into the game. And okay, he doesn't pot the ball, but he's got a good white. The ball is in quite a safe position. Fahmy trails by 1 frame to 0, and he's got a slender lead of 10 points. But remember, Richard is very good. Once he gets the feel of the table, just needs to get a certain sense of feel of the table, he will be very dangerous and quickly get back into this game.
Definitely. So once you pop it, you hit the second red and the second red. There we go. So he was just playing to pot, get the cannon, and push the black out.
Is Fahmy going to pot this long shot again?
And he popped the ball.
He seems to be in the attacking mode. He loves these long pots.
Coach, Mr. Fikra Bara to the stream. Glad you're watching and congratulations on your first match win and into the last 16. Mr. Bara, nice to meet you watching it.
Looks like Metallica will be going for this part.
Richard has got a nice opportunity here. This is the best chance he's had this game. There's at least 4 reds in the open. At least 4 reds in the open.
Yes.
And by opening one red on the top, it will open up another red. So he's just got to keep that white ball on a string and have good control on it. And he will try and get more points on the board and extend his lead, hopefully. Fahmy has had plenty of opportunities, just not making use of his chances. I think both players are trying to settle in. Not easy, the conditions.
I think we should have opted for the good safety and just waited.
Lovely touch from Richard, slowly getting into the balls and finding his feet.
What a beautiful shot from here. Again, queuing off the foot and makes it look
But he needs to be very gentle on the shot. Slight roll through because he's a left-handed player. Or he might go right through and play the red into the opposite pocket. Might have tried that, so he did not get the desired result, but that might be the shot that he was trying. So he needs to play a nice screw back for the pink, or he might pull it back for the blue.
because he's been queuing them from the foot and over his
It's a lovely shot from Richard. Now he's showing some touch and some confidence. He's slowly finding his game. And that does not bode well for Fahmy because he's had opportunities. And you don't get these chances every day.
Here by he played so much bottom on that. I think more was no shot back there.
More the stand shot, and considering the grip of the tops also, it really holds
It's a
the white
good shot by Richard. So every red that he takes away opens up another red. So all these reds are actually potable,
sometimes players misjudge
but every time he pots one red, it will make the other one easier.
play too low on
So Richard is in a very nice position here. Lovely stun of the cushion. Great stun of the cushion. He just needs to play a...
I saw that if you jump, the minute you did because you thought you may have missed it.
So just need a slight soft stun on the black. And Richard's in prime position now to make this game really count.
And it's such a simple snooker, but considering you're playing on a steel block table, there's a simple minus on the cushion. And you know, with the pots as well, you have
And Richard's looking very good. He's showing some good touch for the first time in this match and showing us how good he is.
that was definitely
Richard's got a good opportunity to seal the game at this visit the way he's going on. So on a 38 break, looking very good. Another couple of reds and a couple of blacks can almost put the game out of reach for Fahmi. And not to say that Fahmi has not had chances, he's had plenty of opportunities this game. It was just a matter of time before Richard struck this touch and form to focus on finishing the game. So a little bit straight on this red, but he's not in too bad a position. 36 points up. He needs this red and another color. Actually needs this red and Fahmi needs a snook already, but another color will secure the frame.
best to get it out of your head as soon as possible.
Not an easy black to negotiate, but he will be going positively for it.
Like he's okay. I think
Lovely shot, just a kiss on the brown. Unlucky, snookered himself, I think. But right now, Fahmi needs a few snookers. So Richard has to make sure he hits the red. He's almost got this frame secured. Nice 54 break at the moment. And it was made out of nothing. He potted all those reds on the top. Each one is obscuring one another, but every time he potted one, it freed another. So a very well constructed break from Richard.
he's quite low to try and just come on the outside of the match.
Oh, what a lovely break from Richard. Great 54. Excellent break. So Fahmi is needing snookers here. He's 44 points behind with one red on the table. So that means he needs 3 snookers. So he's got an opportunity here. If he pots the black, gets the white right to the bottom, he can use the brown to try and snooker there. But he'll need a few of those snookers. But he's got to pot this black. That's a good shot. A little bit soft on the white, but not too bad. He can still snooker from this position. It's not an easy angle. He'll have to rather try and hit the yellow very softly, or to hide the yellow behind the brown. Not an easy shot from here, but he played it very well. And that's a good snooker, but not a difficult snooker. One cushion off the bottom. And Fahmi just in. Richard's looking there, so he knows exactly the line of the bottom cushion, and he should be onto the yellow easily. Oh, I'm very surprised at the angle he chose. Very surprised. And he's missed the pot. He's missed the snooker. But Fahmi still needs a couple of more snookers. So the referee cannot call a foul in a miss.
It's so difficult to predict when you're going into the pack.
The difference is 20. There's 27 on the table. The difference is 32 points. So Fahmi still needs 2 snookers. He got 1 snooker there, but he still needs another couple. Lovely putt from Richard. Just securing the frame there. Putting the frame completely out of reach for Fahmi. I think he'll probably give up after this game because he needs now 3 snookers. Back at 3 snookers.
Oh wow, look at that.
It's coming up to hit the ball. It's the white ball, but I think
So Fahmi needs 2 snookers. Is he going to still go back to the table? I'm surprised. He needs 3 snookers. 34 the difference. With 25 on the table. So he needs 3 snookers on the green. Unless he's just trying to warm up a bit. But he's not going to get 3 snookers against Richard. Richard will definitely attack this green. He'll look to try and pot it in. He's playing it soft but wise. We've seen a few shots where it drifts off and you can possibly go in off there. But a great shot from Richard. 3 snookers, roll the balls up to the bags. That's the good tactic. So Fahmi still needs 3 snookers. If he puts the brown, he'll need 2 snookers on the blue. Very good line that he's got there. It's just the pace. Just the pace. So the brown edge is just sticking out. If not, it's an easy command from the bottom cushion. Not difficult for Richard to negotiate this. Fahmi playing now. You know, going 2-0 down, time is not in his favor. He's better off rather trying to win the next frame and the following frame. The longer he takes, I feel it's against him because he doesn't have the lead. So he should not really be wasting time. Fahmi potting the brown, and maybe he's realized now that he only needs 2 snookers. But it's not going to be easy with 3 balls on the table.
Just trying to calculate, he should use the white. It's not an opportunity to nurse the second game forward. If he just favors with box spirit, or he plays the
Seems like he's got a snooker, but it shouldn't be difficult for Richard to come out of it. The closer the ball to the cushion, the object ball, the easier to come out. Just remember, Fahmi needs 2 snookers. It's not going to be easy.
you can see he's playing with a little bit more confidence, and yes, he shot. But it's a nice stand.
Richard just rolling the ball to the bag, not doing anything fancy. He knows he's got the game sewn up. He doesn't want to try any fancy shots. Good attempt by Fahmi. Just actually quite close. Just needed a bit more pace and it would have been behind the pink. But I feel Richard's going to pot this blue. This is nice, straightish blue. He's going to have a full go at this. Lovely shot from Richard. And that should be the second frame in favor of Richard. Can't see Fahmi getting back to the table. I'd really be surprised if he does.
Not sure if it goes. No, I don't think it goes. I think he has the angle, but he can just high cut. He's going to save
There we are. Second frame goes to Richard Halliday. Good frame from Richard. He was unlucky there. He had chances early on. Richard made a lovely break. And the second frame to Richard, so it's 2-0 for Richard. He needs to speed things up and try and get games on the board. It's not in his favor to drag that game too long. While we're on our break, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our main sponsor, Gold Reef City, for giving us this magnificent venue. And also to Mighty Brands, our drink sponsor. We'd like to thank our media partner, Purple Rain, and also Basil Billiards and Q Masters. That's the venue setup team. They've put up this lovely venue and these boards and the setup. And obviously 360 Sport for this beautiful streaming quality that we have. And last but not least, Andy Billiards, the cloth sponsor. Thank you to all of these people for the contribution to Pro Snooker, the Gold Reef City event.
Just to drop that 80 is only this.
Richard leads 2 frames to 0. Fahmi Jassim to break. And he's going to have to start making use of his opportunities. He's had quite a few opportunities, just not making use of them. These conditions are a bit unfamiliar. The tables are very fast. Steel block table, completely different to what his climb was used to in Cape Town. So it will take a couple of games for him to get used to it, get his nerves a bit settled, and hopefully we'll see a better game from Fahmi Jassim. And saying that, Richard is also not completely settled, but he did make a nice 50-odd break there.
Definitely.
So he will be feeling much better and much more confident.
The blue and green ways into insurance.
Richard's just running short every time on the safety. Hitting it thin enough, but not getting the pace. So Fahmi might attack the shot. Richard's got a chance here early on. Is he going to take this opportunity? Black is not open on the side of the red, so he might want to come through and come back for the blue using his little mini extension.
As much as you want the points, it can definitely put you in a pinch. Your game can actually deteriorate as you go along.
I think so, but one or two snookers, I think we had the right to go for it. Unfortunately, Capital snooker and fouled us right now. And the same with
So Fahmi Jassim is back at the table. Let's see what he does here. Lovely. Nice touch. Nice touch from Fahmi. On table 1 we have Mutalib Ali and Kiyashan Mudli. Mutalib has now taken a lead of 2 frames to 1. Kiyashan was the first person to get a point on the board, not settling in completely there, and Mutalib making use of his opportunities. So it's poised to be a very interesting match there. I can't see that also going the distance. Both players are relatively fast. But remember, we've only got 2 hours 30 minutes, so it might come down to time eventually. Well, we have Fahmi just in at the table here. He's got the first opportunity here. Good chance. Balls are spread nicely here. He just needs to get onto a color at the bottom. And he misses it completely. Not sure if there's a pot on there. Maybe not. Maybe the ball was obscured. So if he was playing for a safety, he got a half a safety. There is a red open for Richard, but I don't think he'll go for it because the black is a bit tight. So he'll rather play this red next to the black to try and open it and get his white back down the table. So unfortunately there he gets the knuckle. Not a very good safety from Richard. So Fahmi has got a great opportunity here to pot the red and be on the black and hopefully get a small break going. Oh, lovely shot from Fahmi. Nice stun across the cushion, perfectly on the black. So all he's got to do now is get onto the next red. The black spot is tied up at the moment, but he needs to maneuver it very nicely to try and free up the spot. So there are a couple of balls obscuring his position. He can't play for two of the reds on the right hand side, but none of them will actually give him position on the black. So he's got to maneuver it very nicely, maybe to pot the red and get back down the table for one of the other colors. Nice soft touch. Fahmi playing it nicely. He's got a red to the right corner, and at the same time he can take one of the other reds. What is he going to do here? It's a very, there is a opportunity for him to stop that shot and leave the black for the middle back. Not an easy option. It's a great shot from Fahmi. So he's come down for the ball colors and he's got to build himself back into the game. Start making a decent break. Fahmi is very capable. He just needs to find his stride. He still hasn't found it yet. Richard produced a nice break in the previous game. So this is a very interesting opportunity. Fahmi is going for a difficult cut back on the blue. Not easy. Not easy. High risk shot. And he has stuck the red up. So I feel Richard is going to bounce here because he's got a bit of rhythm, and once he gets into close proximity to the balls, he's very dangerous. Let's see what Richard does. Nice opportunity. The balls are a bit tied up, but he can maneuver his white to try and free one or two of the balls. There's a red next to the pink. If you, on the right hand side, if he pots that, frees the pink into the right middle and into the left corner. So right now he would be wanting to target the green or the brown of this red. So Richard needs to stun off the cushion nicely to get onto one of the reds. And he's played it almost perfect. I'm not too sure if the pink can go in either pocket. He might need to pull back one of the ball colors again. Oh, the way he's played it, the pink is perfectly on. Once it pots it, it won't be on again because it will go onto the spot. As you can see, the spot is just below where the pink is now. But he can maneuver it to get it playable. It might be able to go in the left-hand corner pocket. So we don't have a camera angle on this table to see from the other side whether the pink can go. But the way Richard has played it, you can see it possibly might go. If not, he's going to play a power shot into the blue to try and play for the pink to the middle. Oh, And in so doing, he misses the red in the middle. He was on the pink, but he missed the red to the middle. So that's the end of that break. And Fahmi has a chance back at the table, but no opportunity to pot. He'll have to play a safety and wait. He'll have to wait.
Yeah, definitely. So he just didn't get enough into the ball. So had he played a little bit harder, would have opened a few more reds, landed on the black, and perfectly in line for the black. Just handled it.
It's a good safety from Fahmi. Richard will be trying to clip this red closest to the pink on the left and come back down the table. Just needs to get it thin enough. But in so doing, he gets a red close to the bag. So that has become a very big pocket. The red is safe, but the other red is very potable. Is Fahmi going to risk it? He's a biggish pocket, but not that big. Nice high risk shot for Fahmi Jassimia. Is he going to go for it? There isn't many colors up there, so it won't be wise to go for the shot. Needs to wait a bit. Richard has got a great chance to pot this red on the right side. Just needs to get hold of his white, and he's on the blue. It's not an easy blue, but if he pots it and leaves his white in close proximity to the blue, he'll have a red close to the pink or a red close to the middle bag. So he needs to focus on this long blue to stay in and try and make a break, and I fancy him to pot this blue. It's a lovely shot from Richard. Lovely shot. So now he's in. That's a good confidence booster, that shot. So he needs to now get hold of this white and control it nicely to keep the break going.
Overwhelming, definitely, and you know, to concentrate on the game, play the correct shots. You have all these viewership, you have people watching you. It's like you say, it becomes.
And that's a lovely shot from Richard. That was the only option he had. He's played it in such a way where he's got the blue, the pink and the black available. So what would be the easier shot for him to play for position? I think it would be the pink, where he'll drop onto the red, back into the left pocket. The black is potable, but it's not easy to control for a definitive red. He can even just stop the white there for the red into the corner, which he might do, yes, and he's doing exactly that. So he had a couple of options there, and he's played it very nicely. He will definitely put the red to the right, stun it back to for the pink back into the left corner bag, and just maneuver his white around that area to clean off those reds close to the pink. Lovely stroking from Richard. He's now looking a bit dangerous. With the balls in this situation, he's looking very dangerous. I think he's capable of compiling a winning break right at this visit. There are enough reds for him to finish up. And if he keeps his composure, he will do it. Lovely roll through there. Got a red to the center to stay back on the pink. He has got the red on the other side, but there's no color available, so he would be sticking to the red onto the pink. So the red will be to the right middle for position, or pink to the right corner. Perfect. All you will want to do now is just screw it back slightly. Okay, he chose to run through. Nothing wrong with that option. And now he's going to be attacking the black from what I can see. He's cleared all those reds. Still one left close to the pink, but he's cleared them all around the pink. And now he's in a very good position to really make this thing count. Perfect on the black. and he's making this look very easy. All the balls were closed and tied up. It needed very good white ball control, and that's exactly what Richard has shown us. Richard is showing some masterclass snooker here. I think he's the underdog for this tournament, and he is the dark horse even for this tournament. So he is not to be underestimated by any means. He keeps his composure going through the tournament. He's looking very good. I think he played that shot wrong, unless he's playing for the set, or might be playing for the red on the cushion. So it looks like he's playing for the set into the bag, but there's no 100% guarantee on getting on the black. He'll have to play a bit of power on the shot. I did, but no black. He'll have to change over to the pink. So nice break. The break moves on to 36 at the moment. I need to just make sure on this pink, and he's on that red. Once again, just hitting the outer jaw. We've seen that so many times in this game where people hit the outer jaw of the bag. So at the moment, Richard's lead is 54-9. So he leads by 45 points with 67 on the table. So there's still plenty on the table for Fahmy. Is he going to take this opportunity to do something? Not easy. Not easy. The only thing that's really up here at the moment is the pink. The black seems to be obscured unless he kisses the red on potting. This red kisses the red closest to the black. And that's what he tried, but he didn't pot the ball. But he's got away a little bit. It's won't say it's entirely safe. It is safe, it looks like it. Richard might have a long pot to the corner, but he'll probably try and pot this ball into the corner bag, the right corner bag, for a shot to nothing. If he misses it, the white ball will be in a safe territory. Oh, he hit it hard, positively to come out. And highly risky shot that. So Fahmy Jassim has got a small opportunity, and not an easy one, but he has got an opportunity. A little bit between here and there. Unlucky for Fahmy, just too hard on the black, too soft on the pink. But he will go for the black, and there is a possible cannon of the red there, so the white can always end up in no man's land. And it ended up in being a nice position play for him. Nice position for him on the red to the corner, but the black cannot go into the right pocket. So he'll have to come across the table for the black or try and play for the pink or blue. But he comes nicely across the table. Lovely touch there from Fahmy. First time we're seeing him. Yeah. So Fahmy Jassim, he's got perfect position, and he can come back right into this game with some good control potting. Lovely shot again. Just a bit short on the black. He needs a power shot. He needs a power shot here to come back to the red, closest to the pink. He needs to make sure on the black. That's the most important thing. Doesn't pot the black, it's not going to help. He chose to play it a bit soft and rather go down the table, maybe. A safer option for Fahmy. If he can't pot it, it's not the end of the road. He can play a good safety, but it is a difficult pot. Oh, that was very unlucky from Fahmy. Very unlucky. He came back from a no-win situation. He's clawed his way back. And he's right back in the game. Only 21 points behind. And all the balls are open. And the reddest on the top cushion is the only ball that's more or less safe. And now Richard has taken that ball out. So if he can see any of the balls, he might have a small opportunity here. I think he snookered himself. So Fahmi will be trying to play out this of the cushion, very dangerous. Because he's got a red that's close to the pocket and that one's close to the cushion. So if he doesn't disturb this with the same white, oh, what a great shot. So that ball was open. He potted an amazing ball. What a great shot from Fahmi. Just has to roll through nicely on the blue. And he's on the red into the right pocket. Fahmi is fighting back this game. He's showing us what he's capable of. And we look at the shot clock now. There's 1 hour 12 minutes. This match is definitely going to time. Can't see it going the distance. The score is going to be either 3-0 or 2-1 here. So unless Richard wins 5-0, then it will be game over. Fahmi's got to make use of his chance here. He's only now 14 points behind. What is he going to do? Sneak in behind the brown, or at least behind the black, or maybe pot the pink. I think he'll go for the pot on the pink. Seems like he's lined up for that. Doesn't need to, but if he pots it, very difficult shot. He would have been better off playing a decent safety there and waiting for an opportunity to clean up the colors. So now he's in danger of losing the game at this visit. That was the danger for Fahmi. He had to play a safety there. So now Richard will extend that lead, 16 points. He needs another 2 balls. And Fahmi will need snookers. I can't see Richard missing the green or the brown.
Fantastic. Fantastic. This guy, what an excellent shot.
So Richard just composing himself, making sure he knows he's got to win at this visit. He knows he needs the brown. Just making sure. Trying to evaluate what's the best option for him. Brown to the left corner or brown to the left middle. And he plays it nicely across for the brown to the right center. Not an easy brown, but I fancy Richard to pot this. He's got to put possible kiss on the pink, but he might go past the pink and come round. And he makes sure. He makes sure on the brown because he knows that's the snookering ball. Richard making sure, taking a 3-0 lead into this match. Some good composed potting by Richard. We actually seen some good potting by Fahmi also in this game. He had a chance. I think he just played the wrong shot on his last color. He should have rather gone for a snooker. He went for a very difficult pink, and this is where he's left Richard. And Richard pounced on his opportunity and sealed the game. Richard goes 3-0 up. Unlucky for Fahmi. He's had a few games where he had an opportunity. The first game and the third game. So he's a bit unlucky there. But he's had opportunities. On the table next door, we've got a very intense match. 2 of our top players in South Africa, amongst the top players. Kiyashan Mudli, Mutalib Ali, both recent winners of SA championships in the modern day snooker, playing one another in the first round, unfortunately. These are both potential finalists, and they're meeting up in the first round. So this tournament will definitely be poorer when one of them's out. And right now the match is poised at a very delicate stage with both guys at 2 frames apiece. On the table on my side, table 2, Fahmi Jassim trails 3 frames to 0. Richard is 3 frames up, and the match is very delicate at this stage. We'd like to thank our main sponsor, Gold Reef City, for putting up this fantastic venue. My Day Blends, our drink sponsor, Purple Rain, our media partner, Basil Billiards and Q Masters, our venue setup team, and 360-degree Sport, our streaming partner, and last but not least to Andy Billiards, our club sponsor.
Actually maintaining a bit of sanity after those prolific pots of food.
So Richard is in a driving seat here, 3-0 up on Fahmi Jassim. Fahmi cannot complain, he's had chances in 2 of the games. First game he had plenty chances. The third game that he just lost now, he created chances and he played very well, I feel. It's the first time he played well this match. Just one, maybe shot selection, shot wrong. He was tight on the cushion and went for the pot to the pink, very difficult pink. There was too much to lose on it. If he played a safety, he would have given himself another opportunity. So I feel, and Richard pounced on that opportunity and cleaned up the table from there. So that was a mistake from Fahmi there. If he played a safety, he might have had opportunity. So these guys, both players have taken a toilet break. They'll be probably back in a minute or so. I think there's a 5-minute break, if I'm not mistaken.
May have closed the back to both pockets here, so may have to opt out, or if the team does go through to the same turn, we'll play that. Alternatively, we may have to go to the blue, and doesn't look like there's much option from the red ones to go up to the table.
So I think according to Pro Snooker rules, they've got a maximum of 5 minutes. We'll just wait for Kobus Kestein getting both players settled. They're both here at the table. Richard Halliday is 3 frames to 0 up, and Richard Halliday is to break. He's in a commanding position this match. He leads by 3 frames to 0. Still not finding his way with the long safety white. Playing a little bit of too much side and colliding with the pink. Not many players have found that angle perfectly. So Fahmi Jassim in with the first chance and getting a nice kiss, still on the black, but he'll have to go into the balls maybe.
Just want to clear the blue space first. Oh, that is really unexpected.
Fahmi Jassim going for the attacking option, opening the whole pack up and missing the black. That's the first order of the day. When you're going to the pack, make sure you pot the color. Unfortunately for him, he did not make full use of that chance. He potted a good red and missed the black. Not an easy option for Richard yet just to get in, so he might choose to play the safety. And that's exactly what he does. Nicely down the table. He doesn't want the kiss on the green. Gets the kiss on the green, so Fahmi has got another chance. Red to the center, I would feel, is the ball that he would be taking on. Or he'd even take it up to the left corner and try to stay on the pink maybe. And that's exactly what he does. He's left his white in a reasonably safe position. Not easy for Richard to pot a ball from here, so he will probably play a good safety of that red, leave the white behind the green. He will attempt to play a reasonable safety here. Let's see what he does. And he seems to have got it nicely right. He wants to keep that red safe and get his white as close as possible to the cushion. Lovely shot from Richard. Fahmi Jassim is in trouble here. If he doesn't pot a long ball or get a reasonable safety, he will be in trouble. So let's see, is he going to get this good safety or good cut? Very nice try from Fahmi, but it might be a good white. Looks like it's a good white. There is a chance to pot that ball in center, but it's not an easy pot. A very tricky pot that I don't think Richard will be attempting that. He might be trying to rather play it and get it away from the middle bag.
this man is, I don't think he's missed one of these.
What a great shot by Richard. Just made something from nothing, and all the balls are open. That was an excellent pot by Richard. He made it look easy. That was not easy. Playing across the nap, across the table, into the nap, into the middle. Always very tricky. Very unlucky by Richard there. He just got a bad kiss there. So not in a very good positional. It's not a very good positional shot, but he was unlucky. He's got a red to the center to try and stay on the pink, which he'll probably try and go for.
Concession will come, and the concession comes from the Talib.
And that's a good putt from Richard. He's playing some magnificent shots now. Focusing and trying to build on the lead he's already got.
For the second time in the next tournament, they say,
Yes, you went on the lap, and did he go too low? No, so third time.
Some good composure from Richard. Now he's got his white ball nicely on the red. He's got a few options there. And he's in a perfect position to construct a winning break from this position. And he has been capitalizing the last few chances that he's been getting. So I feel he's just composing himself to make sure that he makes full use of this opportunity.
you know, elementary goals, we saw the blue center earlier, backing together, you know, a sizable break.
Nice soft stroke to be on the correct side of the blue to get back up to the red.
Really feeling it at the moment.
It needs a gentle stun of the blue
Anybody wanting to get involved in
to play the red into the center. Maybe the red close to the pink into the right corner. It's a nice soft stun, just overrunning it a bit and underrunning for the red close to the pack. Unless that red next to the pink goes, it might just be going. Not easy to tell from this position. Where Richard's lining it up, it might be able to go. So it's actually a very good shot. He needs to just play it with a bit of power to get back. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Looks like that pink goes into the right middle. So it's a perfect shot. Oh, it doesn't go. So he's playing the black to come back across the table for one of the reds to the left corner. And that's a lovely shot. Richard is now well in command, and he's got his foot on the pedal here. This looks already ominous for Fahmi. The balls are lying in such a good position, he might not get an opportunity to get back at the table. 59 minutes left on the clock, and I don't think that's going to come into play in this match, because it doesn't look like Fahmi is making any inroads to taking a frame. Richard's looking very good at the table. He's constructing a very beautiful, nice and composed break here.
Really attacking safety, opening the race, getting the white down, trying to force it over with the red open, makes it easier to
Nice soft stun for the blue. He'll probably try and pull back on the blue and play for the red to the right. That's exactly what he's looking at. He's got the option of running through slightly and playing for the red to the left of the table. But being a left-handed player, he'll opt for that shot that he just played now. And just a slight stun screw back to stay on the pink, to keep in control of the table. And Richard well on his way to constructing
right-hand side.
another break.
And that's why he missed
That's a perfect shot.
So it's just
And just stun it back to the right of the table, for the red to the left of the middle bag. Or he's got the option of playing the other red. I think he ran just too much. He's probably hoping to stay onto the black, so he might have to come through for the pink. Or yeah, he'll probably do that. I can't see him staying for the black. Ah, that's a lovely shot. Some nice, good control there. Richard being on 48, looking very dangerous. He's a bit too straight on the pink, it looks like it. So he's looking at the red to the middle. He might want to screw back. If he has got an angle, then he'd want to stun it to play the red into the left pocket. But it looked like he might be too straight, so that's why he's opting for the blue to come up and down the table. And that's the correct shot under the circumstance, and he leaves himself nicely on one of the reds to the side of the table here. And if he pots one of these reds, he'll be perfectly on the black, but he'll need to play with the rest here. Because remember, he's not a right-handed player, he's a left-handed player. So he's yet another left-handed player who plays with the rest in his right hand. My co-commentators, unfortunately, just missed the ball. The commentators mentioned earlier that a lot of the left-handed players play the rest with the right hand. Richard is another one who plays with his right hand on the rest and left hand in the game. Has made a nice 53 break there. There's still quite a few balls on the table, but Fahmi's going to have to basically do it on this visit or make sure Richard doesn't get another opportunity. Very tough. Oh, that's a lovely kiss there. I think he's got the perfect nudge to put that red in and stay on the black. So he takes this red out of the way now, unless it's too close. He takes it out of the way now. It's just too close to maneuver it into a very good space. So this is a pressure shot. Very tough shot. Very tough shot. And that's a great shot by Richard. Just needs one more color to seal this frame. He's 44 points up. If he puts his black, Fahmi Jassim will need all the balls to tie. What a great pot from Richard. Just sneaking in through the back door there on the black. Okay, so Fahmi can tie with all the balls, but he needs blacks. 51 on the table, 51 difference. He needs to pot all the balls with blacks to tie. Not an easy task, but it is possible with the way the balls are lying. Needs a lot of composure and concentration. And the balls are not laying too bad. He can do it. Unfortunately there, Fahmi missing the black. So now he's in trouble. 50 points behind, 43 on the table. He already needs 2 snookers. So I feel it's over for Fahmi on this game also. And possibly also the match. I can't see him coming back from 4-0 behind. He's had his chances. Richard has found his stride this last couple of games. So Richard's showing us some good form early on in this tournament. He's the dark horse for this event. We've all got to watch him. Oh, lovely shot from Richard there, not leaving Fahmi much of a shot. Fahmi will just try and fight this game out. He's not going to give up. But he needs a black here. He needs a black. Because if he doesn't take the black, he'll need 3 snookers. So right now he needs 2 snookers. Oh, that's a great black by Fahmi, but he has snookered himself. But it's not a difficult snooker to come out of. What a great shot. It's a good shot by Fahmi, leaving the white ball safe. Richard will have a go at the shot. The difference is 42 at the moment, so he needs one snooker. No, actually two snookers, sorry. Or one snooker and a free ball will also do. And I'm afraid this is going to be. It's not a difficult snooker to come out of. If it's a snooker, you can just come off the cushion. But it looks like he can see the red ball, so he might choose to play it safe, get back the white back down to the green. He goes for a cross double. And he gets a bit of safety, I think. I don't think Richard can pot this ball. Can see the edge. Nice soft touch on the ball, and Fahmi is in trouble here. Fahmi playing that shot very nicely. Is he going to get the snooker behind the pink? Unlucky. And this might be chance again for Fahmi to pot the red and come up for the black and hopefully try and snooker Richard. Is he going to do that? Yeah, he had a full go at it, but he missed it and gets away a little bit. Richard will choose to play a good safety. There is a pot to the middle, but he needs to play. He needs to play, so it's a good safety from Richard. He knows he has to wait, doesn't want to take unnecessary chances. Fahmi attempting a safety and putting the red right in front of the middle bag, and definitely taking the frame away from himself. Richard's going to pot this ball in. I'm sure Fahmi will be giving up this game and not coming back to the table after this. The frame is already conceded. Is it not? Or not yet? The referee's just moving the balls around. But with 43 points the difference and no reds on the table, I think he's got no choice but to give up. It's more than 3 snookers after potting the green. And that means Richard will be going up 4-0 in this best of 9 series. So Fahmi will need to take a game here to go the full distance of time, others they will be finishing before time.
6. Devastating for Diaksha. Trying to play the safety, red knocking the pin. Nothing in this play. Play is separated by 2 points.
Richard goes 4-0 up, and there's not much time in this match. There is still 50 minutes left in this game, I think. But on this table too, I can't see Fahmi coming back. I think this match will be finished very soon unless Fahmi produces some form. Richard wouldn't want to let Fahmi take a game. Can't see that happening. But basically it's over for Fahmi. His campaign in this tournament is over. 4-0 down, very hard to come back from. On table 1 we have Kiashan and Mutalib. Match is very close encounter. Very close encounter. The Kiashan is 3-2. The scores are very close. And the matches are all being live streamed on 360 TV. The link is on SEPSA Facebook page. It's on Pro Snooker page.
He's just not been, he's really a very good long ball potter, but
Kobus Costain being very meticulous here, spotting the balls nicely. And we'd like to take this opportunity to Thank our main sponsor, Gold Reef City, for putting up a magnificent tournament. My Day Brands, our drink sponsor, Purple Rain, our media partner, Basil Billiards and Q Masters, our venue setup team, and 360 Sport, our streaming partner, and Andy Billiards, our club sponsor. Thank you to all for making this event a success. Richard is in early in this game. The pink is available.
Unlucky. Yeah, unlucky there.
Richard means business this game. He's got a nice pot under the pink. He wants to make sure. He wants to make sure.
You're not coming to his rescue. That's the yes.
Lovely shot from Richard. He'll want to get it back into play. But now that the pink is on there, on the black spot, he will focus on working on the pink. So if he puts his red at the bottom of the pack, kissing to the reds, the two reds on the left side of the pink, he'll be on the pink nicely. And that's a perfect kiss. Lovely shot from Richard. I just want to roll through on the pink, or maybe screw back. Trying to think what shot is now available to him. There's only really one shot available. Is the red to the right cushion there. Not easy, but that's the only shot he's got there. And he plays it perfect. So Richard is nicely poised once again to make a sizable break. What he's done the last couple of frames. It's looking dangerous. Things are looking ominous for Fahmi Jassim. This is basically a nice warm-up. Richard is looking very dangerous right now. When he gets into these situations, things are looking dangerous. I think he wanted to be a little bit higher on the pink, unless he was too straight. So he might choose to put the black and stun of the cushion for one of those two reds on the left. Nice crisp shot, but not getting the reaction that he wants of the cushion.
Looks like we can safely say it's 4-2 to be up. No doubt.
The referee checking where to foot the ball. Tight against all the spots are occupied, so the black must go closest to its own spot from the bottom cushion here. So Richard had no choice but to play safety, but it's going to be enough. Unlucky for him. So his break ends at 29. Foul 4. Fahmi is back at the table and he's got a small opportunity to make some inroads into this frame. I hope for his sake that he manages to pot a few balls and put some pressure on Richard and come back into this match. He's got no chance of winning it, but at least he can put a frame or two on the board.
Yes, and we have 45 minutes, just under 45 minutes.
45 minutes left for this match, so I can't see Fahmi coming back into this match. 4-0 down is too much of a deficit to make up in 45 minutes.
It's imperative that Mutalib Ali gets in first, and we make sure that he's able to score a sizable break and puts the issue on the spot of this track. He needs to finish 45 minutes is more than enough to be able to.
Richard is back at the table.
Looks so comfortable. Then it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be
Richard's, can he see that red? It looks like he can, eh? So if he can, I think it's going to be things are going to be very difficult for Fahmi to get back. Richard is already 20 points up, and with his hand on the table, there's at least 5 reds in the open. Pink and black are closed, but just by taking the red to the left of the black, closest to the cushion, can make a huge difference.
It shows in your game you start missing the balls further and further away. And
So Richard will be looking to go back for the blue because I don't think the pink or black can go in any bag.
and that's a typical example.
I think so. I think you're quite right. And it appears this one
And that's exactly what he does. He goes back for the blue. Probably wanted it back for the center, but he's got it for the corner. He wouldn't mind the shot.
one damage. So you just want to see a very simple play by these standards.
And that's a great shot from Richard. Nice position. So this spotting this red, he's not going to free up the pink or black anyway. He'll still need to go around for the blue, or he might try and develop one of these two balls by nudging onto this red. And that's exactly what he tried. Look at that. What a great shot. The black might be potable, but it's a very touch and go shot, very dicey. It is potable from this angle. It always is. But he had to be very perfect there. Not easy. So Richard is 33 points up. 3 reds are safe on the cushion. Fahmi's got a chance to the middle and just to stay on the pink and make inroads into the frame here. It's a lovely pot.
It's an absolute perfect shot. But
There is a perfect shot getting the white ball behind the green. And also finding
Fahmi playing a lovely stroke there and getting position on that ball. He has got a chance to do something. He's not far behind. Only 26 points. So choosing rather to go back for the pink instead of taking the black on the cushion. It's running a little bit short. It's still potable. You'll have to try and get to the red at the bottom of the table.
I think he was actually playing for the black, the small cluster behind the pink.
and kissing and running back to the ball.
Oh, he's just playing that shot.
Yeah, I think
Not focusing on the pot totally and not getting the desired position. Richard will play a safety here and try and put Fahmi into trouble. I don't think he's going to be attempting a long pot or anything. He knows he's only 25 points up. Would not want to take a chance. He probably wants to seal the game on this visit. That's actually a lovely attempt to a long pot.
being in this position, red balls open, it's tough. It's really tough. I think he left in the double. It's tough, really tough being out with us. There we go. I think he initially just missed it.
Yeah, certainly. I think it's the one you have to play.
So Fahmi's got nothing to lose. What a great pot there. He sized it up nicely. He's got a choice of blue or pink. I think he will choose the blue to come back for this red. He's got nothing to lose now. And Fahmi can be dangerous sometimes like that, but he's too far behind. Too far behind to come back into this match with the time that we've got left. So now, dangerous. Richard is 4-0 up.
This is his game after
And with his hand on the table here, I feel
the fact that he missed that yellow.
the reds are in a difficult position, but if he gets good position here on the red, can free up the other red. So there's still a couple of reds in the offing here for Richard.
And he can read that the colours is just off his game.
Yeah.
He's got the range.
He can go for the black if he wants to, but he'll probably choose to come back for the blue. Oh, he goes for the black. It'll be difficult to get onto that red. He'll try and play down the line. So his focus here will be on the black more than worried about the next red. Tries to play it very hard to get down there. He gets down for the red. But it was almost an impossible shot to pot and get that position. Got the position. But had he got the pot, he wouldn't have got the position. Because it was very straight on the cushion. So Fahmi Jassim gets another opportunity at the table. He's 31 points behind. He needs all the balls. All the balls with colors. And he needs to get a couple of decent colors there. Got a chance here.
When you're playing, your opponent gets a quick little run. It's at this stage.
He's actually 32 points behind now.
It's difficult to let go. You get it unwanted.
No, sorry, 30 points behind. He pots it black. Goes 23 points behind.
Just go
And he just stamps that ball and unlucky.
And Yashin goes for very should have been an academic pot, but now Serena's able to recover from here. He's got a red straight to the center pocket, roll through, and he should be black, all blue, nice twist to popping.
Fahmi's got his last chance here. 30 points behind. He needs to take the minimum, the green, to try and win. But he might be on the black, so he'll probably take the black. And he needs the table.
35 minutes left. More than enough time to complete 1.5 frames. So,
But he needs to finish it with this. That's the only way.
Fahmi's just messed his chance up there.
Play many big balls behind the blue.
So
That's his unfortunate position.
29 points behind, and I feel it's over now. Over for Fahmi. Richard misses the green, surprisingly. Fahmi actually concedes the match and shakes his hand. Richard's happy. Both players have had good chances. Richard was the more solid player. Well done to Richard Ellery on a great victory, 5-0. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It was fantastic commentating on you. My name is Munir Kassem. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow at the matches at Gold Reef City. Thank you very much. Bye.